Today we're going to be going over the top 10 monsters that carry their entire island. The island that these monsters on will be nothing without them on this. You know, their part carries them and makes the island memorable. But anyways, without further ado, let's start over at number 10, and that is going to be Stog. So let's go ahead and listen to what the island sounds like with Stog first. Sounds pretty cool, right? You know, he has the bass line, you know, that deep, I don't even know what instrument, like a synth or something in the background, keeps it playing throughout the whole song. Sounds awesome. But now let's check out Bone Island without Stog. It sounds so blank without Stog. There's like nothing there for the bass line. It sounds terrible without Stog. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to number 9, and that's going to be over on Ethereal Island, and that's going to be Feng Prey. So let's go ahead and listen to the normal island. Feng Prey has the top melody on Ethereal Island. It's the thing that gets in your head when you know you're thinking about Ethereal Island. But let's go ahead and listen to Ethereal Island without Feng Prey's part. There's just no melody for the island if you take out Feng Prey. It's awful. Like, there's nothing to sing along to. You know, I love Feng Prey's part so much. Like, the high-pitched strings just sound amazing. Like I just said earlier, there's just no melody without Feng Prey, and you need a melody for the island. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to number 8, and that's gonna be Geode over on Water Island. So let's listen to the normal island. Geode is a little repetitive, but it sounds super cool in the background. I love that crystal sound. Have no idea what instrument it is, but it's super unique and cool and sounds amazing. But let's go ahead and listen to Water Island without Geode. It just sounds like there's something missing. Like, you can tell that the island needs something else to step it up, and once Geode comes in, the island sounds amazing, and everything just fits together with Geode's part in the background. And the repetitiveness also makes her part memorable, you know, and it also like fits the theme of Water Island. It makes it sound underwater, and you know, that type of island vibe. I don't know how to describe it, but let's just go ahead and move on to number 7, and that is going to be Strombonen on Mythical Island. So I just showed you Mythical Island without Strombonen's part, and it sounds like there's something missing, obviously, but let's go ahead and listen to Mythical Island with Strombonen. It is so much better with Strombonen. The deep trombone is amazing. Crazy melody too. It's one of my favorite monster parts in the entire game, and it really carries Mythical Island a ton. If Strombonen wasn't on this island, it wouldn't be one of my favorite islands. But let's move on to number 6, and this is going to be over on Psychic Island. We have Bowhead. Bowhead's part is just so clean. Like, it just sounds so good. The deep vibes. I don't know if it's like a stringed bass or like a deep cello, but Bowhead sounds so good on Psychic Island. So let's see what Psychic Island sounds like without him. There's just no bass. Like, it's just not the same feeling of Psychic Island without Bowhead. But once you put Bowhead in, it sounds so much better. Everything comes together. But it is time to move on to the top 5. These next 5 literally carry their island so much. Without them, their island would be trash. But anyways, number 5 is going to be the Wordos on Earth Island. So let's listen to Earth Island without the Wordos. So it sounds decent, but you know, it's just not as good as it is with the Wordos. So let's go ahead and listen to them on the island. It is 1,000 times better when you have the Wordos singing that chorus, and then they got the do the earthquake. That part, bro, is literally what defines Earth Island, the earthquake. Like, you cannot have Earth Island without those Wordos. But anyways, number 4, it's gonna be on Celestial Island, and this is gonna be Atmos. I'm sorry guys, I barely have anyone on Celestial Island, so I'm just gonna show you him with the full island. His vocals in the air guitar is perfect. It makes the beat drop 1,000 times better, and it's what makes Celestial Island memorable. Without this beat drop, bro, Celestial Island, you got nothing. He carries so much, it's actually insane. He's also one of my favorite monsters too, by the way. Number 3 on our list is going to be Platy from Fairy Island. So let's go ahead and listen to Fairy Island without Platy first. Now, as you can see, it is totally blank. There's so much room left open. Nothing's really happening, but watch what happens once Platy's added in. Platy adds that happy vibe with that amazing melody in the bagpipes, basically just completing the island up. And Platy's basically the only memorable part of the island. Without Platy, there's no melody. I mean, you got the whimsies and stuff, but everyone knows Platy's amazing. Great monster too, but not much to be said about Platy. But let's just go ahead and move on to number 2. And this is gonna be Enchantling on Magical Sanctum. Without Enchantling, the main part of the song is just non-existent. There's nothing going on. Enchantling's vocals like literally carry the island. Let's just listen to him. Bro, it just sounds so good with him playing over like the background noises, the huge like majestic voice. I don't even know how to describe it, but y'all already know. I don't even gotta explain some of these top ones, cause next up we have Spirit on Fire Oasis. Y'all probably already knew I was gonna pick this, but let's listen to Fire Oasis without Spirit. As you can see, it sounds garbage. Let's go ahead and put Spirit back in. Yeah, no explaining needed for this. He's just perfect. It sounds amazing. Greatest monster in the entire game. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Let me know down below in the comments if you agree with this ranking. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.